Uh, Violence. Violence. We've talked a lot. You know, we've really talked about three things all off season: excitement, swarm, and violence. And when we get out on the field, we've had a little bit of break since spring ball, but guys are still excited to be out on the field. Guys are still swarming around. Even with the limited football workouts we can do right now, and guys are still violent in everything they're doing right now. Whether it's attacking the weight room, attacking the sprints, attacking their academics if guys are in class or internships. Guys are being violent in every aspect, and so I think that's going to be a big calling card of the defense.
Now going into your last season, what are the biggest personal goals that you have?
I want to continue to build off of how I set myself up from last year, and I think last year I did a good job of doing that with the previous year, but I think there's still things that I personally need to work on in order to get myself to that next level. Whether it's working on my get off or perfecting my pass rush moves or being dominant in the run. I think I've been solid in the run, but I think getting up to that dominant where they don't want to run the ball to my side, and then they run to the other side and they can't run it on those guys, and the linebackers are sitting back with their feet up. That's every D lineman's dream. So just really taking that next step and being able to set myself up for whatever the future holds.
You've now been to the 5-win regular season with this team.
It motivated us a lot. You shouldn't now, obviously, having a season like that being your source for motivation, it's not ideal. You'd rather, have positive things motivate you, but sometimes you need a kick in the butt in order to, hey, what we did last year didn't work. We're going to use that to change how we work this year, be able to say, like, I don't want to go through another season like that. We're going to use what what went right last year and what went wrong, and we're going to use that to grow into this next season so that we can have the outcome that we desire.
How did that motivation manifest itself?
Honestly, I don't think it took anyone pushing any buttons. I think for the guys returning, it was already there. You finish out the season last year. We ended on a win. That was great. It's never good to end on a loss. But at the end of the day, you look back at the season, and it's like we left so much on the bone. We left a lot of things out there. It spoke for itself for a lot of guys on the team that when winter workouts came around, spring ball, summer, you don't have to light any fires. It's like nobody wanted that. So.
I know that that's what is a career element defense going to look like, and the first word they say, or one of the first words, is violent.
Mm-hmm.
What's your first word? Is that it? And if so, why?
I would agree. Violent, fast, excited, electric. Just having fun, running around with each other. It's each and every day, each and every play, each rep that you get. You have an opportunity to be excited. You have an opportunity to swarm to the ball. You have an opportunity to be violent. We talk about ESV on defense. Those are three things: excitement, swarm, and violence. You have an opportunity every play, whether it's during Indy or whether it's during a 7-on-7 rep or it's live versus the offense. And we're competing with each other in that one play, that one game, that scrimmage, whatever it might be. You have an opportunity to do all three of those things in each and every play that you do. And it's just been super fun to be able to, share that with each other, be able to bring each other along. It's new, like some of that stuff is new, and it's not super ingrained in your mind when it first starts, but like now it's firing on all cylinders, and guys are super excited, guys are running to the ball, and guys are just being violent when they get there. So I know I said three, but yes for one. So.
Respond to outside expectations of another 5-win season?
We don't listen to that stuff. We're solely focused on winning each and every day, getting better each and every day, growing. We don't care about what other people are going to say about us, because what we care about is in our four walls. Anybody outside of that has no factor on what we do in here.
Inside those walls,